Welcome. Level 3, and things have got more serious. You can tell because I have to wear my glasses now. But one of the fabulous people I'd like to introduce you to, and has been working immensely behind the scenes through all of this and well before, is Rebecca Twemlow, founder of Firebrand, who you might know. Bex, thank you so much for giving me a bit of your time today.
Oh, thanks for asking, Grant. I'm happy to.
Look, it's a lot of weird things are happening, and we're very excited about level 3 and all of those things. But I thought one particular angle I wanted to talk to you about is that we know Buy New Zealand Made and we know support local have been good ideas, but you deal a lot with local businesses and initiatives in that, and it just feels like we've finally been taught the words to the song. You know what I mean? And one thing in particular, and very current, is the website that you've developed to give everybody that one common space for Dunedin businesses. So tell us a little bit more about it, because this has been born out of this event, really, hasn't it?
Well, not really, actually, to be honest. I have been a very one-eyed parochial Dunedin girl for a very long time, and have a story to tell that I can't even shop overseas if I'm visiting somewhere else these days. I come back with the same amount of baggage as I left with, because I'm just so passionate about looking after Dunedin as a city and as a community. You know, there's a bit of selfishness there. I want my kids to have somewhere that they are going to love to live and bring up their own families and build careers. So the Dunedin store concept is something that I've been working on for a number of years, and it's pivoted slightly in the last couple of weeks to just be a directory of any and all Dunedin businesses that need to be found over this COVID-19 experience. But there is definitely a bigger strategy out there that I'm really passionate for supporting Dunedin businesses.
Marvellous. And I think it's fantastic that it's been a focus of yours for ages, and many other people too, but it just seems much more relevant. There's more writing on it now that we do that we, in the nicest way, get out and spend and support local for it as well. Has there been particular things that you have seen over the last 3 or 4 weeks that are a good habit that you hope stays?
Good habits. Well, I think businesses are absolutely embracing digital technology to do the things that we can do, and in many ways it's much more efficient. It also suits a younger workforce to work more nimbly and more digitally, and we all need to know how to work better with our young people. So I think that that's been almost forced upon employers to review how they're communicating, how they're working, and the tools that they're giving their teams to be able to work. Carry
on. One of those things is this Zoom business. You and I have coffeed and talked at heaps before, but we've never Zoomed. So was this something that you've had before? Is it, like I say, it's more relevant now because it is just the no contact way of doing stuff?
Yeah, I mean, look, as a digital agency like Firebrand, we have been using digital video technology for a very long time, but now everybody's catching up, and every industry has needed to experience the different options and pick a platform that they like. I like Zoom. There is some concerns around, making sure that you're secure and you've got your password managers all sorted as well, because, it is the day and age of people hacking. So as a business owner, you need to have good security policies in place if you're going to extend the digital tools that you're using.
It's the coffee that I miss the most, though, Bex, to be honest. And it's also a judgment I've found on camera and sound quality and who's got the best backdrops. These weird little social things have come to it.
Well, as I explained to you when we first hooked up, this is my second office and I don't usually sit in a chair working. I do have an actual office set up with multi-screens, but it is 20 to 5, so somebody's cooking in the kitchen, which is where my office is located. So yeah, no judging allowed.
Not at all. No, I found other people that look better on Zoom than me, and I blame the camera more than presentation health and hygiene reasons. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, early days in level 3. We're all hoping that this is a short spin, so we can get to level 2 and go down the gears and get back to the new normal. But I just think if people do have questions about their own business, of what they can do if they're in need of the website or the advice, obviously, well, hopefully the door's open at Firebrand so they can ask some questions.
Well, of course, but right now, short-term focus is to support businesses to be found by the community of Dunedin. So the way to do that, regardless of what type of business you run, as long as you have a presence or are offering your services and products to the Dunedin community, then you are welcome to list for free on the dunedinstore.nz website. The registration process is very simple. Make sure you've got your brand/logo of your company and a couple of images that tell the story of what you do. Put the details in of how the Dunedin community can contact you and what perhaps the different levels look like for you doing business, and hit submit. And to be honest, if it's done before 11 o'clock at night, then no doubt I'll be up and I'll be accepting the submission. I'm completely addicted to making sure that as many businesses can be found in Dunedin as possible. And then I'm awake again at 7, so do it then. But please, dunedinstore.nz and register to be found.
Fantastic. Look, we'll put the link in with this interview as well. But and there is a massive team at Firebrand, very nearly as fired up as you are, I know as well. So it's going to be okay. You have mentioned it. It's tea time. We've got stuff to do. So I'll let you get to it, and we'll catch up either like this or for the aforementioned coffee a bit later on. Love your work, and thank you so much for your time.
Thanks, Grant. Thank you very much.